Hello everyone. So let's start our new lesson for today. It's adding integers with different signs. We have finished adding integers with the same sign, and when there are same signs we use the formula SSA. That same signs add, and whatever the sign the numbers have we have to put the same sign. Similarly for today we are going to add integers with different signs. Now we have different signs, and what is the rule for different signs? Different signs means DSS, means different signs subtract. Whatever the numbers are, just subtract, because we have different signs. We have one positive integer and one negative integer, and when we add them we have to subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. This is an important point over here. We have to keep the sign of larger number. Once again, when you find different signs, the rule is DSS, means different signs subtract. So first you will subtract, then what about the sign? Keep the sign of the larger number or the greater number. So 4 and -2. Which one is a larger number here? 4. So we'll keep the sign of the positive 4. The second way of finding the different signs, you need to put the counters. So we have 4 positive counters and 2 negative counters. Same, we have to find the zero pairs. So let's find the zero pairs of green and red, then again green and red. So we are left with only 2 positive integers. So 4 positive and 2 negatives will give you 2 positives. Similarly, again we have different signs. We have one negative and one positive integer. And what is the rule for different signs? Different signs subtract and keep the sign of a larger number. Now again we have 4 negative counters and 2 positive counters. After finding the zero pairs, we are left with 2 negative counters. So when we subtract 4 and 2, we get 2. And keep the larger number sign. What is the greater number here? 4. So keep the sign that number 4 is having. It is having a negative sign, so we'll put negative in the answer. One more rule for subtracting integers, we have to follow the KFC rule. What is the KFC rule? Keep the first number, flip the subtraction to an addition sign, and change the second number to its opposite. And then we need to follow the rules for addition. For example, K means keep the first number. We'll keep the first number, okay? Because sometimes we have like this question, it says 8 minus 10, and we need to change it into an addition sum. How are we going to do it? So we are going to use the KFC rule. Keep the first number, flip the subtraction to an addition. Then C, change the second number to its opposite. Now the second number here we have positive 10, which is in green color. We need to change it into the opposite, and the opposite of positive 10 will be a negative 10. So in this way we have formed the addition sum. So whenever we have given a number like this with a negative sign and we need to change it into addition problem, we need to use the KFC rule. Keep the first number, flip the negative into positive, then change the second number into its opposite number. So this is how we are going to do, and then we know the formula that if we have different signs, we have positive and negative, and we need to add them, we have to use the rule DSS. Different signs subtract, and whatever the answer is, we'll put the bigger number sign. For example, okay, so here we are using the same thing as KFC rule. What are the steps? Is it an addition or subtraction problem? First we need to check that. addition, go to step 2. If it's subtraction, go to step 3. So if it's addition, go to step 2. If it's subtraction, go to step 3. Addition are the same signs. Yes, if they are the same signs, we need to add and keep the same sign. But if they are not same signs, we need to subtract and keep the sign of larger number. Then if there is a question given in subtraction, like how I showed you over here, we need to use the formula KFC. Keep the first number, flip to an addition problem, like the sign, we need to change it or flip it. Then change the last number to its opposite. And whatever we have, we need to do it the same steps. So this is the success criteria that you have understood the lesson and how to solve the positive and the negative integers with the same signs and with the different signs. Thank you.